I'm going to play one little clip of this because it's just been super funny what's been happening with the Snow White movie.
Her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird. So we didn't do that this time. Cast a guy in the movie. Right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess,
That's enough, but
Yeah.
It's honest to God, these actors, I bet you are getting, like, everyone in like high places at Hollywood is getting pretty fucking sick of these actors like just destroying the
Yeah, you're
property.
like, yo, shut up. Just be in a fucking movie.
But a huge part of being an actor is like your box office numbers, right?
Yeah.
Like that's why people always say, why do girls get, paid less than men? And a lot of times it's because those dudes do big box office numbers. And probably a huge part of some of it is that they're good at doing the press tour, right?
Absolutely.
So this girl, they finished the Snow White tour and she's literally going around doing a press tour to tank the movie, being like, if you're a man,
Yeah.
Have they not learned from Barbie? Because the thing is, I think a lot of these people are looking at Barbie and being like, yeah, the model is like outraged for success. But that's not what really Barbie did. They kind of...
There was no outrage before. It was like they just had all these... There wasn't really a lot of outrage.
No, you have
before.
to rewrite history. She's too stupid for this. She's trying to say Snow White. She was like, the story was so bad and patriarchal and Snow White's the worst. I dislike Snow White. That's why they had to change it into this like new thing that's a story about how women are great and
why all the dwarves are 7 feet tall.
Yeah, what she needs to do is they just rewrite history and just say Snow White was always that. Snow White is such an empowering tale. And, the original Snow White I really connected with. Like, that's what they say. Barbie was always the bad bitch. Like,
yeah.
You don't fucking shit on the franchise. Like, you don't make Fast and Furious 9 and be like, the reason this Fast and Furious movie is going to be good is because the other 8 were so shit. They were doing it completely different now. So it's like everyone that wants to watch it will be like, okay, I'm out.
Right, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what the hell what this chick's
But
talking
I honestly think this kind of shit is probably going to be the end of these actors having free reign of press tour. Like they're going back to press training, and the press training is going to be like, none of this shit.
These are the things you're allowed to say. Don't say these
or
things.
you don't get cast in the movie.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that kind of is almost understood where you're like, look, hey,
you're trying to sell the movie, not fucking tank it.
I don't know who this chick is. Like, is she famous from anything else? Or is this like kind of her big break?
Dude, I don't know. I don't think obviously she's an actress or whatever.
Yeah, but like,
I don't think her name was like in the public consciousness like it is now. And then, so this is the thing. She's been going on like a press tour about like how men are the worst and the whole ball of wax, right? Everything you can imagine. And then obviously people are just like, what is this weirdo doing?
Yeah.
Like you're just trying to tank the movie. And then she's making videos crying, being like, people are talking trash to me online. It was like, because you're telling them they're the worst.
Yeah, for sure. And you're...
What the fuck? And I think that it really did feel like a turning point again with me over... Like, there's always notches of turning points.
You were on Team Barbie before this?
Sorry? Excuse me?
You were on Team Barbie?
I think that people were watching that shit, and it was like almost... I think even girls were like, yo, shut up. This is what... It's like you're making us look like losers.
Yeah.
You're like, this is what guys think we are. Uh-huh. And I've been trying to say that, no, I'm not just a girl that's like sounds like a college kid and I'm annoying all the time and you don't want to work with me. It's like, I feel like a lot of girls right now are like working to like get rid of the reputation that you're going to be a pain in the ass to be around.
Because they made it so much ground up. So now they're like, okay, let's like bring it in a bit and let's take advantage of all like the...
Yeah, and this girl's being like a caricature. I mean, it'd be the same if you had like I think that if there was like a right-wing movie, if that Oliver Anthony guy, they made him famous, and then he went on and he was like, first of all, they got to get blacks out of our country.
Of course, yeah.
Everyone would be like, come on, dude. Like, we're trying to fucking...
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you go, we wanted you to be our guy. And,
now you're making us look like...
You're making us look bad.
You're making us look stupid.
For sure. Yeah.
Where if you're you go, hey, this is going to be our new feminist movie. Like Margot Robbie, at least probably went on and sort of be cute and it like, if you liked Barbie, like, oh, nostalgia. This girl's kind of going on and being like, hey, oh, you liked Snow White as a kid? Well, you're an idiot.
Yeah, you're an idiot. And they already started off on a bad foot because the photos got released of the dwarves. And then at first they were like, those aren't actually photos from the set, and then they had to go back and say they actually are photos from the set.
Well, this has been a botch job of epic proportions of like This has been a master class on how to not promote a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
I don't even know when
good. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
It
I
doesn't even
honestly,
come out for a while,
at
does
the
it?
very least, they're playing with fire because I feel like Hollywood executives know that like once that boycott hits, and then the boycott hits China too, because the China sort of hits the boycott. You know, other markets, you know, like if China sort of gets wind that Americans are like, you don't want your daughter watching this film, like that shit sort of takes off.
Yeah.